Hello folks, Troubletcat here, recording for the Zombie Arcade, and today I'm going to be playing, well, I already actually did play. This is a recording I took earlier, and now I'm recording the commentary. Some CSGO, and I'm going to be talking about what I thought of Operation Payback, which I bought a pass for, and I have spent some time playing, and I now have opinions on, as I do on many things I play. Operation Payback, for those of you who don't know, is a collection of 7 community-made maps for Counter-Strike Global Offensive that you can buy a pass to play them on official servers until the 31st of July. So if you buy it now, you get about 2 months out of usage out of it. To be clear, these maps were freely available on the workshop. You can play them on community servers for free. You can even go into games, like if you got a friend in an Operation Payback match, you can join into their game without having your own pass. You just need the pass to actually find games in matchmaking on these maps. And you might be sitting here thinking, what the fuck, it's a limited time thing to get access to play something I could play anyway, but just on official servers, but I could do that anyway if one of my friends was stupid enough to buy this, like... TTC, why would anyone pay for this crap? And that'd be a fair question, especially since I've been having this issue living in Australia, as I do, where it's often hard to find a match where I'm not just playing against bots. You'll see in this game I'm pretty much playing only with bots. There are a few other players that end up rage quitting. That's probably less of an issue if you live in other regions of the world where there's more gamers, but it can be a bit tricky to find games in Australia, although most nights I can find a pretty full one, at least 1 or 2 matches. Anyway, the reason you would actually buy this would be basically to support the map-making community who make these community maps and give those guys some money, because the people who made the maps do get a cut of every sale of an Operation Payback pass. So, yes, you can play these maps for free, and you can even pretty much get the content that you get with the pass for free if you have a friend who bought it. You don't get the joy of supporting the map-making community, so that'd be the main reason to buy it. But what do I think of the maps in general? Well, I like most of the maps. I think a few of them are kind of crappy, but this map, Thunder, I quite like. This one is based on a CS 1.6 map. It reminds me of a lot of a mission in Rainbow Six that's on a dam. There's also some other missions I really like. There's one called Downtown that's like in a bank, and one called Motel, which you saw in that other video, which is like a really, really detailed map of a motel, strangely enough. I like that map. I like Museums, a pretty decent map. I think they're pretty good maps. They're fun to play when you get a nice full game. They're only available in Classic Casual with the Payback Pass, so I'm not playing, the competitive, hyper-competitive mode. But that's fine. It's a bit of fun. I do like the maps, is what I wanted to say about that. But overall, I kind of find myself wishing that Valve had done a bit more with Operation Payback, and maybe in the future they'll go a little bit further with this idea of taking community-made maps, adding them to the real game, and paying the creators. Because what I would have really liked to have seen would have been some new maps added to Classic Competitive and on a permanent basis. Because the game does not have a huge number of maps. I think there's around 10 maps, roughly. Might be, yeah, something like that in the sort of main mode. Then there's, a few demolition maps and a few maps for Arsenal or Arms Race or Gun Game, whatever the fuck it's called. And so, like, I really feel like the game would benefit from more map variety, especially since a lot of the maps that are currently in the Classic Competitive playlist are not maps that are actually played competitively, are not very balanced maps. A lot of those maps, and so I kind of feel that they should be trying to add more maps that are actually nice and well balanced, perhaps things from the competitive community that are custom-made maps that do get played, competitively, or, anything like this. There are a few maps in, not necessarily this map, I don't think this map would actually work that well, but there are certainly a few maps in Payback that I would not have minded being added to, like, the Classic Competitive rotation, that I think are good enough maps to go in there. Certainly better than some of the maps that are already in there, and I just kind of wish they'd done a bit more with it. It feels weird that it's only a temporary thing to be able to play these maps on official servers and only in Classic Casual. I would, especially when, as I said, I would really like the game to just have a few more maps in general. But overall, I'm pretty happy with the pack. I like the maps. I think it's good to support the people who make the maps. Those are my thoughts on the Operation Payback. Buy it if you want to play some more maps in Classic Casual for a couple months. They're fun maps. If that's the only thing you really cared about knowing was if they're fun maps, they are. Check it out. And, yeah, just hopefully next time Valve will do a bit more with this idea of taking community-made maps and adding them to the game, because I think it could really help to bring some new life into the game through some new maps. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Let me know what you thought of the video, what you think of the map pack, if you played it. In my next video, I'll be talking, well, my next CSGO video. The next video after I upload this will probably be another Metro video, but in my next CSGO video, I'll be talking about what I think of the state of the game in general, so look forward to that one, and until then, Troubletcat out.